Oh, white helmet.
Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Troy Trojans and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys?
Holly, thank you. And the Trojans will kick off first, and here we go. Bringing it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
You see this a lot from offensive coordinators. Where are you weak? Where are you vulnerable? Where can I get an edge? And you see him trying to get the ball in the perimeter early in the first quarter. Can I get outside the tackle box and have success?
Oh, I'm going to change my playbook.
God damn it. Oh, side to side, and it can pay off with your inside runs.
No doubt. Get them running sideline to side. Also get them a little tired.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense. But through the air, like not on the ground right now, they're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage. And right now, it's all through the air.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
The motion for messed everything up.
He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Once he got some room, it was over. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's White. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Running inside, it's Griffin. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves it with 2nd and 4.
Lock is good too.
Back to pass, it's Crowder.
Ah, shit.
Caught behind the line, it's Griffin. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Trying to escape and get it himself. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll go to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield.
I'm literally talking too much.
Instead of throwing
I
it
was
away,
literally trying to run it.
incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
You got to love that third down, man. Third and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown. On the opening drive, like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on third and short, getting that next set of downs.
Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind
Come
the
on.
line.
Come on, big man. Come on, big man.
Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Oh, thank you.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Dropping back, it's Crowder.
Shit.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick six, but he'll be stopped at the 31.
This react to it so quickly.
North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pass to 6. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Scott. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal
Nice.
from the 6. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
They'll try to pass it in on third and goal.
Drop it. Thank you.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
All right, I just need to pay attention, bro.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. To throw, it's Crowder. Look out! Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Hits inside, it's Griffin. He's stopped.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Wants to throw on first. Got it in the middle, it's Collins.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
Cuts it upfield. It's Scott.
No way, get the
They
first.
make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but
where are you going?
every 2 touches, I'm getting a first
Over
down.
there.
I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Nice.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Scott. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. On play action. On the
No.
run, fires downfield. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Sets his feet. It's Hayes. Right side, it's Scott. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, North Dakota State. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Troy's offense comes out ready to start this
This is
drive.
another player call.
They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. The run inside. It's Griffin. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
They've got it at the 36.
Yeah, he's
it's
so
a first
hard.
and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point
Just
of
throw
attack.
the ball.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to
Like
make
he's
plays,
wide open.
they got to find creative ways to push
You did the
this
one thing
ball
you did
down
not-
the field and
okay,
get
that's
this
fine.
offense in a flow.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond
And then
the
none of my
sticks.
blockers get out. Wow,
Now flipping
okay.
out to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Breaks into the open. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Could be an alley. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
I wasn't sure that one was going to get there, but had just enough gas to make it over the crossbar. And that lead grows even bigger. Deep in the end zone, it's Boyd. tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quick give. It's Griffin. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again. This offensive line has to step up.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
I mean, just nobody.
Stepping to the right. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
Because, like, nobody gets open and they're upset.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds the tight end. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that 3rd down. They hit the drag route, and they get a nice gain, but that now sets up 4th down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on 3rd downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Hayes. Fires to the tight end.
Tackle.
And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. They're really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. Snapped it in the shotgun. Caught by Williams on the left. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Scott. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Just make a tackle.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Motion from the wideout. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down.
Make a
Left
tackle.
side, it's Danzy. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
I know everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the 1st down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Looking to the big tight end.
Thank you.
That pass is incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Not a lot of room to field this one.
Whoa, 44.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line.
He pushed me into the tackle. You got to be kidding me. And they need a better block than that. But you got to give me a better block than that, too.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? First play of this drive.
Oh, thank you, because I took the wrong guy anyway.
And there are 8 seconds left.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Here we go. Ready. Go, go.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with the Oklahoma State Cowboys in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And it's the Cowboys, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. That gets them back above 500. They're now 3-2 on the season.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return.
I don't know what I do.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
It was just nobody open.
Incomplete.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Unloads to the wide
Like,
out.
does somebody throw a ball?
Incompletion on third down.
And for whatever reason, this quarterback has not been able to find his footing in this game. He's one of the better, more talented quarterbacks in the country. Had his guy wide open that time. He didn't have to throw it that hard. He could have just floated it to him for the easy completion. But he's just been off over and over again in this game.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Red pass, it's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Scott.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Go!
Rides to the back. There's some daylight. There he goes. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Fires to the tight end.
I think just doing it down. How hard is that?
Dakota State, and the route is on. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Complete on the comeback. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Griffin. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th.
Pass the ball. Like,
keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
I don't care.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
Takes the handoff. It's Scott. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Down, ready. Blue 22, blue 20. Where did he go?
They'll run him again.
That's so
He's past the sticks. He now has 85 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Selling the fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Hayes.
My ball.
Intercepted. Big
No,
play, stops
that's
the
not pick
drive.
6.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player?
Don't
right
put
here,
that helmet
making
on.
an
We're losing
unbelievable
27-0.
interception,
I don't want to see that.
forcing the turnover.
Move.
Big play, big momentum swing.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back on first down. Sends
No
it
way.
downfield.
No
And
freaking
that'll be
way.
incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And guys, I just don't know what to
What
say
am I
about
doing?
this
Like, what do I
offense.
gotta
Like,
do?
They take a deep shot.
Like, what do I gotta do to complete the pass? Like, actually, like I'm so dead serious. What do I have to do to complete the pass?
Themselves a hole, and now they've got to find some answers.
Because I might
Maybe
just do
find your
anything
guys,
to do
your
it.
Go-to guys, players not plays. Maybe that's what they need to get something going right now.
Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He'll pull it down. Did the work himself. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling,
Looking for a huge play.
Nice,
Down
Dortch.
the field. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Trojans.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams.
Wow. And we immediately give it up. That's so wonderful.
He's on the loose.
I love it.
There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
This team is so dog shit.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first. Looking left. And
Like,
he
just throw it.
overshot
Like,
his man and threw it out of bounds.
like
Incomplete.
everything is...
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
I mean, okay.
A little midweek action to keep you going. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Griffin. Crosses the 30. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Trojans come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Sells the run, looking to pass. Rushes on.
No way he picks that
It's
off.
picked
No
off,
way.
and they ruin the
No
drive with a turnover. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Running inside, it's Scott. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Here we go. Ready. Go, go.
On the run, it's Scott. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. And the defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps it, and he has to have it.
Yeah, okay, I'm done.
And as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team. And now
this team is so ass, bro. They can't catch with the shit. They can't block with the shit. They can't do shit with the shit.
Hits inside, it's Scott. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Right back to it. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside.
Like there's two guys there and they can't tackle him. Okay,
he's had a
cool.
day, 103 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. First and goal for the offense. In the red area, it's Scott. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Looking for room, it's Scott. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Shoots it to the left.
Yeah.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
I thought that earlier. I don't know. It don't really matter no more.
The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down.